Hi, my students. So we are currently in Nepal, and let me show you where that is on a world map because I was pretty sure that you would know where California was and even be more familiar with Iceland up here. But Nepal is this little country right here where my cursor is, tucked in between India and China. And so in our imaginations, we've flown there. Now let's check out Nepal more closely. Um, this is a political map of Nepal where you can see the different locations. This is its capital, Kathmandu, and that's really how you say it, Kathmandu. And you noticed here is Mount Everest. And Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on our planet, and it's part of the Himalayan mountain range. Now, check out this map with me. This is a relief map. It's showing elevation through Nepal. And so the green is low elevation. So you notice near the India border, it is not mountainous. But near the Chinese border, this is where we actually see Mount Everest in the Himalayan range. So most of the economy is actually based here. It's a pretty rural community. And so you were looking at the Himalayan mountain range. And so you can see this is an airplane view over the mountains. And then this is the steepest peak. This is Mount Everest, where people strive to climb to get to the tallest mountain on the planet. So here's what you should have noticed. You should have noticed in terms of shape, triangular, and this is the way that I said it. I said that they are steep peaks and that sometimes people put they look like pyramids. Let's look again. Can you see that? This pyramid shape? Now, here is what is shocking. The debate about old or young. These are actually young. And you might be like, well, how could that be? Like, wouldn't those steep peaks be showing old, like lots of erosion? And the answer to that is no. When mountains are eroded, they look more like hills that have been rounded. So those steep triangular shapes show us they are young. Now, this one, you might be changing your answers here on the first two questions, but this one I wanted you to leave blank. The Himalayan mountains date back only 50 million years ago. And if we hadn't already been together to learn about geologic time, only 50 million years would sound weird. But we know our planet is 4.6 billion years old, and that 1 yard is 50 million. So these are much closer to the today end zone. Now, I wanted to take a minute to show you these mountains. Many of you have been here. These are the Appalachian Mountains, the ones in Tennessee and West Virginia. And so if you've ever gone to a beach trip, say, in South Carolina or Virginia or Florida, you've drone through them. These Appalachian Mountains, do you notice how they are not nearly as triangular? They would be on the 10-yard line near today. So instead of being 50 million years, they're more like 500 million years old. So older mountains actually look more rounded. Oh, yeah, I almost stopped it too soon. Our next step is to figure out what actually caused this tall mountain peak.